Alrighty, welcome back to Bravo Tango Trading. I am Ryan, coming to you from Denver. Tonight we're going to chat through the Relative Strength Index, or the RSI. This is one of the backtests that we like to use on our platform. And before we get into it, quick disclaimer. So I am not a financial professional. I don't even come from that industry. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. All trading involves risk, so consider your situation, and the strategies discussed here may not be suitable for everybody. So the RSI, what the RSI is you're basically looking over a certain period of time. So you're looking back in time over a certain number of days or hours or minutes or whatever time frame you're looking at. But for our purposes, we're looking back over a certain number of days. And you're looking at what is the average up price, and you're dividing that against the average down price over that period of time. And then you're converting the results so that you get it on a scale of 0 to 100. So typically readings above 70 indicate that the underlying stock or ETF or whatever is overbought and it might be due for a price correction or a reversal. Readings below 30 are considered to be oversold, suggest that the stock might be undervalued and could potentially rebound. So for this one, we're looking at OKTA. We're looking at the 1 year time frame. So we're looking back 1 year. It's April 2024 now. So we're looking from April 2023 through to April 2024. The look back period, so the number of days that we're looking back for the RSI is 6. So relatively short. I would expect to see some pretty extreme levels given such a short duration back test. So I expect this to be more volatile than if we were using like a 20 or a 30 day look back period. So the configuration, so we like to buy, like we said on the prior chart, specifically here we're kind of sticking to the norm. We're sticking to the suggested defaults. So we're going to buy whenever the RSI gets below 30. So if it touches or falls below 30, and then we're going to sell if it touches or exceeds 70. So up here at the top, we've got the RSI coupled with the Bollinger Bands, just so you can see what's going on with the price action. And down here, you can see the RSI itself. And as it just bounces around, it nearly touches 0. It nearly touches 100. RSI, unlike the Bollinger Band score, RSI is bound between 0 and 100. So you won't get 101, you won't get -1. 0 and 100 are the min and max. And it's just going to bounce up and down as the price moves along. So again, this one we're using pretty standard 70-30 entry exit points, relatively short look back period, only 6 days. And when we compare that against the buy and hold folks, they didn't do bad. They still had a 30% return over the last year. It's been a pretty solid start to 2024. The last half of 2023 wasn't too shabby either. So over the last year, buy and hold would have done fairly well. This blip here is probably earnings. They must have crushed it on their March reporting or something. But 30% for buy and hold. They would have turned 100K as their starting point into about 131, 132 over that 1 year period. 31, 32%, not too shabby. Max drawdown for buy and hold was 26%. And then the blue line, this sort of purplish line up here, this is our back test. So we would have netted 85% gains. So we would have turned 100K into 185,000. Max drawdown is cut in half. That's not always the case, but in this case, the max drawdown was more favorable for us. Certainly, the overall return was more favorable for us. We were able to just take advantage of that volatility. You're buying when the dips happen, you're selling after they've run back up, and you're just rinsing and repeating. So as the price overall is in an uptrend, and we can see that by it going from 80 to 100 over that 1 year period, you can see it bounces around a ton. So all we're trying to do is take advantage of that. So let the price do whatever the price is going to do. We're going to buy when the indicator says it's time to buy. We're going to sell when the indicator says it's time to sell. The specific signals also, if the overall uptrend breaks, if we transition from an uptrend to a downtrend, that would also trigger a out in the event that we just hit consolidation and we don't get RSI giving us a exit. The MACD and moving average, which we use to identify overall trend, would also trigger a exit for us. But again, backtest versus buy and hold, backtest does exceptionally well. Final takeaways here. So similar to what we've seen with some of the others. So we want to ensure that the underlying trend is in our favor. So here at Bravo Tango, we like to specifically use the MACD and moving average crossover to support whatever the trend we're seeing at the time. So we're only going long when the trend is up, and then we're also going short when the trend is down. We want to use fairly aggressive entry and exits. So most of the parameters that we use are fairly short duration. We do get a lot of price action. The overall intent, the spirit of all traders should be to buy low and sell high if we're long, and then to sell high and buy low if we're going short. So as mentioned, we do use very aggressive time frames, very aggressive entry and exits. We get a lot of signals to buy, a lot of signals to sell on both sides of the fence, long and short, depending on where the price is going. And for that reason, I'm super excited to build out some trade automation. So we're going to be doing some trade automation with a paper trading account in the Alpaca brokerage platform. So more to come on that. Stay tuned. But for today, that's it for this video. Thank you for staying with me. That was the RSI. That's one of the 5 key indicators that we like to follow. So thank you very much for your time. Have a great day, and we'll see you out there. Good luck. Bye.